It is a beautiful morning, and with a greater pleasure, I welcome you all to Carnival Breakfast Show coming to you from Carnival Radio. Good morning, everyone, and welcome once again. My name is Joseph Oyukola, and this is Newspaper Review. This morning, I came with different newspapers. I have Punch with me. I have Vanguard newspaper, I have Daily Post, and I have the Nation newspaper. But to begin the news, we first read the headlines. And then from the Punch newspaper, final salute. Nigeria bids Buhari emotional farewell. Keyama urged to form boards of aviation agencies. The toll from Plateau attack rises above 30. Youth leader confirms. 2027. Forgetting Northern vote. Renu Omakri, Saki Taku Peter Obi over absence at Buhari's burial. Policy violations. TikTok deletes over 3.6 million Nigerian videos. Now to the news and details. President Bola Tinubu and Vice President Kashim Shettima led a galaxy of Nigerians elite, including former President to Daura Katsina State on Tuesday, to pay their final respect as the nation laid to rest the ex-military head of state and two-time democratically elected President Muhammadu Buhari. Tinubu personally received Buhari's flag-draped remains at the Umaru Musa Yar'Adua International Airport in Katsina shortly after 2 p.m. following its departure from London earlier that morning aboard the presidential aircraft on which Buhari rode during his 8th-year tenure. The Buhari ceremony, conducted according to Islamic rite, the chief imam of Daura, Sheikh Salisu Rabiu, attracted international dignitaries including President Umaru Sissoco Embalo of Guinea-Bissau, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Niger, and Niger Ali Zaine, and former President of Niger Issoufou Muhammadu, former President Vice President Yemi Osinbajo and Atiku Abubakar were also present, alongside the National Assembly leadership including Senate President Godswill Akpabio, Speaker of the House of Representatives Tajuddin Abbas, Deputy Senate President Yarau Jibri, Senator Kawu Sumaila, Senator Abdulaziz Yari, Senator Sani Bello, Senator Abu Ibrahim, and Senator Yarima Bakuru. Security chiefs in attendance included Chief of Defense Staff General Christopher Musa, Chief of Army Staff Lieutenant General Lufemi Oluyede, Inspector General of Police Kayode Egbetukun, Chief of Naval Staff Vice Admiral Emmanuel Ogalia, former Chief of Defense Staff Lieutenant General Toku Burutai, retired, and former Director General of DSS Yusuf Bichi. Katsina State Governor Dikko Radat led the state government delegation, which included Deputy Governor Farouk Jobe, Speaker of the Katsina State House of Assembly Nasir Daura, Secretary to the State Government Abdullahi Fuskari, and members of the State Executive Council. Federal government officials present included Senior Social Assistant to the President on Political and Other Matters Ibrahim Masari, Minister of State for Health and Social Welfare Dr. Isiaq Salako, the Minister of Housing and Urban Development Ahmed Nagiwa, among others. This news was sourced from the Punch newspaper. For more details, please read from the Punch newspaper. Final salute. Nigerian bids Buhari emotional farewell. Why? The Association of Nigerian Aviation Professionals has urged the Minister of Aviation and Aerospace Development, Festus Keyamo, to push for the urgent formation and inauguration of governing boards for all other aviation agencies as means to curb corruption and restore accountability in the sector. The General Secretary of HANAP, Abdurazak Saidu, made this score over the weekend during an interview with newsmen in Lagos. Last week, Keyamo inaugurated the fan board more than 6 months after its members were appointed by President Bola Tinubu. Dr. Huma Ganduje was named board chairman with fan managing director Lubumi Kuku as vice chairman. Other board members include representatives from the Ministry of Justice, Defense, Tourism and Aviation, as well as professionals from the Nigerian College of Aviation Technology and FAN's legal department. Sahidu concluded by urging the minister not to stop at FAN but to ensure that all aviation parastatals are given functional boards to restore order and credibility to the sector. He commended Kayema for recently inaugurating the board of the Federal Airport Authority of Nigeria, but stressed that more needed to be done. The news was sourced from the Nation newspaper. Kayama urged to form boards of aviation agencies. In the meantime, TikTok has removed more than 3.6 million videos from its platform in Nigeria between January and March 2025 for breaching its community guidelines, representing a 50% increase from the previous quarter. This was disclosed in the platform's quarter 2025 community guidelines enforcement report, which highlights TikTok's commitment to keeping its online community safe, respectful, and trustworthy. According to the report on Tuesday, TikTok achieved a proactive detection rate of 98.4%, meaning most of the videos were removed before users reported them. About 92.1% of the videos were taken down within 24 hours of being uploaded. The platform said removers represented a small fraction of the overall content posted by the Nigerian community during the period, stressing that majority of content shared remained positive, educational, and entertaining. As part of its regional enforcement actions, TikTok also removed 129 accounts in West Africa and linked to covert operations. In March 2025, TikTok said it had intensified efforts to monitor live broadcasts to ensure compliance with its rules. The fourth quarter of 2025, the platform banned 42,196 live rooms and interrupted 48,156 streams in Nigerian found to have violated its guidelines. This news was sourced from a Vanguard newspaper. Policy violations. TikTok deletes over 3.6 million Nigerian videos. In another story, Reno Makri, former presidential aide to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan, northern youths known as Saki and Hex have lambasted Peter Obi over the Labour Party for not attending late President Muhammadu Buhari's burial in Daura, Katsina State on Tuesday. Makri and Saki made their feelings known in a separate statement on Hex on Tuesday. This comes as ex-President Buhari was given a statewide burial on Tuesday with the presence of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, ex-Vice President Atiku Abubakar, and Yemi Osinbajo, and other top dignitaries. However, Mr. Obi was visibly absent during Buhari's funeral on Tuesday. Reacting, Reno Makri questioned Obi's absence. According to him, Obi's absence at the late Buhari's burial showed his disposition towards the region. He further accused Peter Obi of being a pretender. Also, on his part, Saki said Obi's absence at Buhari's burial may affect his acceptance in northern Nigeria at the 2027 presidential election. Why? Newsman report that Makri and Saki have been critics of Peter Obi. This news was sourced from Daily Post newspaper 2027. Forget not and vote. Reno Makri, Saki Taku Pitaobi over absence at Buhari's burial. On to the last news on newspaper review this morning. Death toll from the attack on the Jebu Bide village of Tai Hos district in Riosom local government area of Plateau State on Monday night has risen above 30 from the initial 20 that was recorded. Newsmen had on Tuesday reported how government suspected to be Fulani militia invaded the community at about 11 p.m. and killed 20 people, while an unspecified number were injured as residents fled the community for safety. The chairman and the publicity secretary of the Riyam chapter of Coalition of the Protection of Democracy, COPDEM, Gideon Menja and Gadu Daniel Dongo, in a joint statement had said that the heavily armed assassins carrying sophisticated weapons stormed the village when the people had retired for the night and carried out a house-to-house attack, killing innocent people, including women, children, and urged who cannot marry to escape. However, a youth leader from the community, Dauda Dong, who spoke to newsmen on Tuesday night, said the death toll had gone up from 20 to 32 after the youth discovered 7 bodies in the bushes, while 5 of those who were injured died while receiving treatment. This news was sourced from the Post newspaper. Death toll from Plateau attack rises above 30. Youth leader confirms. Mary Jo souls of the parted ones continue to rest in perfect peace. Amen. Dear listener, to bring the newspaper review to a close this morning, here is a recap of headlines. Final salute, Nigerian bids Buhari emotional farewell. Yama urged to form boards of aviation agencies. The toll from Plateau attack rises above 30. Youth leader confirms. 2027, forget not and vote. Reno Makri, Saki Taku Pitaobi over absence at Buhari's burial. Policy violations. TikTok deletes over 3.6 million Nigerian videos. How with that, we've come to the end of the newspaper review. Thank you very much for listening. You can download Carnival Media app from Google Play Store and app iOS. You can also go check out our website at www.carnivalmedia.ng. My name remains Joseph Oyokola. Good morning and please do well to enjoy the rest of your day.